Hey, before we start this video, I didn't do a really good job saying that there's going to be three parts to this video. We're going to talk a little bit about the Zen-oh Unison card, we're going to talk about a stupid deck that I made, and then we're going to do a sample hand with the stupid deck that I made. So if any of those appeal to you, there's going to be links in the description for the time codes for it, but I wasn't really clear about what was going on in this video. So here it is, and let's enjoy it. Hey everyone, Egman here with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Zen-oh Unison card and a deck I've made with it. It's been getting a lot of talk on the discussion groups I've seen, and I don't want to be left behind in this kind of stuff. So, and really, deck building is where I really love this game the most. Honestly, it's sometimes more than playing. But yeah, a lot of people are talking about this card, specifically with its interaction with Goku Black and everything. And I really want to chime in and also make it's a it's a very stupid deck, but I think it's very creative if I do say so myself, and it's very fun. So first, let's just talk about this card. So active main, if your leader card is mono blue, place the top card of your deck in your energy. You can't place cards in your energy for the turn. Then at the end of the turn, place the card you place in your energy with the skill in its owner's drop area, and it's a +2. So which is pretty unique. Most of these are only like +1s or like +0 for these. It's also the way to get against it is it's only a 9k. So all the 2 drops so far have been 15ks. So a lot of things can attack over this, but the trade-off is the idea that you'd have to, if you play this on turn 2 and then do its +2 effect, your opponent has to sink 4 attacks into this, or 4 damage into it, I guess is the better way to say it. And for turn 2, especially if you go first, is a lot of resources to get rid of this guy. And I think it's a very good card for just either like diverting your opponent's attention for that kind of sense. And in general, I think this is probably going to be a pretty good card, all said and done. It also has this -5 ability of activate, choose all cards in all battle areas, ignoring barrier, and shuffle them into their owner's deck. They're your owns as well. But if your opponent's not paying attention to this at all, and you're just continuing to ramp and gain advantage, and their idea to, is to be very aggressive and attack over you, then they can't do it. Like then they get punished for it. For 0 energy, you just get to wipe their entire board, and then probably still continue to plus off of that. So I think this is a good card, and so I also made a deck. Real quick, I want to say there's also an interaction with Goku Black that a lot of people have been talking about, where Goku Black, you can use this effect to put 1 energy, then you can use Zen-oh's ability to place an energy from the top of your deck to your energy. And Zen-oh it only KOs the card that you place into your energy from the top of your deck, but if you already KO that with Goku Black's end phase ability, then you get +1 energy. Essentially, you place 2 energy. Goku Black says you have to destroy 1 energy, and Zen-oh says you have to destroy the energy that you place that turn. So if you put it that Goku Black destroys the energy that Zen-oh would also destroy, then only 1 energy gets destroyed at the end of the turn instead of 2. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that ruling the way it is, and I could see them do something like what they did with Draft Box Vegeta, or not, sorry, Ultimate Box Vegeta, and Force Ejection Mass Saiyan, where you couldn't get rid of energy and then say that you have less energy than you can't just do like energy control. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. They probably are going to rule something like that, but we'll just have to see. I don't think it's broken right now, at least. So stupid deck that I made, here it is. Boom. It's very dumb. It's a Rainbow Universe 7 deck. The idea is that you can use the Son Goku Strength of Legends on turn 3, which is very specific in a lot of ways, but you can definitely do it with this deck. It takes a lot of hand solitaire in that kind of way. And I'm going to do we're going to talk about how to do it. I'm just going to talk about the cards real quick, but you can skip a little bit over, and I'll go through what the 3 turns are and try to do it live. But so Android 17, when this card attacks with a leader card, draw 1 card, and also has an activate. Once per turn, you can choose 1 Universe 7 card in your hand, place in your drop area to draw 1. So being able to cycle a lot is very important and for this, and especially being able to put fill your drop area with cards that that you're purposely putting there is super nice. And then at 4, and that's the main reason we're using this card. But it's also Universe 7, so we can also use Tournament Power Arena, which we'll get back to. But Awaken, when your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your energy, switch to activate, and then flip this card over. And then also, on the Awaken side, it's not as important for this whole strategy, but active main for 1 red, 1 blue, you can choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, return it to the owner's hand, then choose up to 1 Universe 7 card in your hand, add it to your hand. Or sorry, from your drop area, add it to your hand. So that's a really nice late game effect. Also, active main once per turn if there are 9 or more multicolor extra cards and or Universe 7 cards in your drop area. This card gains +5k power, double strike, and critical for duration of the turn. So even though like we have like this really like mid game threat, I think the leader can potentially pull out some surprises in the end of the game just with how much advantage it gets by itself. So real quick, and so this is also if it wasn't obvious, this is the Unison card. But the strategy is turn 1, you charge a blue. You get Tournament Power Arena out, which means that it negates all the energy exhaust for your red-blue multicolored cards as well. And then turn 2, you use this to charge either Phantom Fist or the Beerus and Whis. So you have a red energy now, you have a blue energy and a red energy. Then you play Zen-oh. You use this effect to just look at the top card and place in your energy, and then you can either use Universe 7 Representative or Ready to Fight Son Goku just to spend that energy that you're going to lose anyways. And then it goes to the drop area, and you can also decide which color you want. So if you need to fill your drop area with any color general, it's pretty easy to use Tournament Power Arena to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, decide which card you're going to be putting in your energy, and then use Zen-oh to do that, and then it goes into your drop area. So between Android 17 using its activate once per turn for 3 turns, putting 3 cards into your drop area, and then also Zen-oh being able to find a card and put in your drop area in as well, you're able to get you can get 4 monocolored cards into your drop area, which is super nice. Which means you can play this. So turn 3, you have a red energy, a blue energy. You charge either a green or yellow, and then you use Tournament Power Arena to make sure you can find the other one. That's probably the trickiest part of this deck, being able to confidently say that Tournament Power Arena is going to find the energy you're missing off the top. But if you're able to do that on turn 3, because you go up the boost, so you have 4 energy, which not only means that you can play this for free, and if you're going first, your opponent only has 2 energy, but you also have 4 multicolor energy. Like you can still just play this card if you don't have all of the the red, blue, green, and yellow. You can just play it for free still, and it's just still a 35k your opponent has to deal with. But then also you can play Phantom Fist for free because you have to have 4 more energy, which means you can get the untap next turn. And if you need to discard a red card to fulfill the condition of Son Goku, you can do that for free through that as well. So that helps you out a lot, and then you just have this big 35k. And then if you have the energy for it, you can deal up to 5 damage, and 4 of it's critical. So that's really the big idea for this deck, and so we have colors to help facilitate that. And let's go to untap, where I'm just trying to do the hands for it. All right, let's try to do a sample hand. So let's shuffle real quick to just show that I'm not like stacking the deck. Okay, all right, this is a pretty good hand we got. Okay, I promise I wasn't stacking. But we pretty much got what we needed. We got the Zen-oh, we got a red-blue card to charge later, and then also like a blue card to do all this. So this looks like a super good hand. I'd probably just keep this outright. So add 8 to our life points. We're going to assume that we are going first. So let's just charge this Dimension Magic there. And then we'll do Tournament Power Arena. So we get to... and we'll just use this effect as well. So looking at top 3. Okay. I'm going to say we don't want any of these. So I'm just going to put them all on the bottom. We pretty much have what we kind of need. And then we're going to use the effect. We're going to discard this Roshi. Get the yellow into a drop and draw 1. And there. Okay, cool. We got him as well. So that's all of that. We're going to assume we get hit once, so there's that. And yeah, that's it for there. So we're going to draw 1 for turn. We're going to probably charge this Phantom Fist. We're going to use Tournament Power Arena to look at top 3. And this also goes into, charges, comes in active because we have Tournament Power Arena, which is super nice. But yeah, look at top 3. Okay, so we've got a bunch of yellow. Okay, so we definitely need some green and some red left. So I think I'm going to do it where, okay, we're going to keep this on top, and then we're going to use this Ready to Fight Son Goku to find stuff. All right, so we're going to just keep it that way. Zen-oh, add 2 tokens to it. For 2, we're going to use +2 ability. Play this for 1. And then invert, and then we're going to just also do this for the top 3. There we go. That's one we need. So take that. I'm going to shuffle that. I'm going to... Let's see. I'll then do swing with leader. Draw 1. Okay, another red. And then I'll also do... I'm going to use leader ability. I'm going to discard probably this Beerus and Weast for that. So we get to draw 1. Cool. All right. Awesome. So now all we have to do is snipe a yellow next turn, and I think that's pretty doable. So that ends this. This Goku goes there. So we have a mono blue and a mono yellow card. We can get a green and red card in there as well. I'm going to assume I take 1 more damage, even though who knows if that's going to be true or not. Get another Zen-oh, which is cool. So we get to draw 1. All right, it's another green. So all we need left now is to find a yellow card in the top 3 cards of our deck, and we've got it. So we're going to charge this green. We're going to use Tournament Power with the top 3. All right, cool. We got it. So we're going to put that there. And I guess that there? Yeah, we'll do it like that. So do that. Use Zen-oh's ability. Add 2 more. Play this for 1. Or just play the 1. So now we have all of this. Now we just need a green and red into our energy. So we're going to discard Piccolo with Android 17's effect to draw 1. Then we'll do. Then we'll play. So we have 4 energy, so we'll use Phantom Fist for free by discarding this red. And so now we have 1 of every color energy, and then we also have 4. We have 1 of each monocolor, so we can play this for free. We can swing with leader, draw 1, and then we can swing with Goku, and then we can use its. We can tap out on turn 3 for us and turn 2 of our opponent, and then we have this double strike, dual attack crit. So we get 2 swings of that with 35k, and then at the end of the turn we get this blue-red energy back, as well as we lose. We lose this yellow energy. We could also make, if we're worried about this surviving, we can add 1 more dot for there, and that's really it. And there we go. So that's the idea. And now we've got some stuff to go for, and we're just putting a lot of pressure. So that's the idea. And then next turn we can just do this again, I guess, if we're lucky enough. So if we draw 1, and for whatever reason they're tracking into us there, we get to, let's say we just draw 2, right? So we get to do this. So I would charge, I don't know, I'd probably charge this green. I'd probably charge this red. And then I can do 1. I could try to wipe the board. It'd wipe our own board, but that's not super big. But then we wouldn't be able to get the yellow. So I'd do what? I do this. Look at top 3. Cool. We got another yellow card there. Use Zen-oh ability to play it. Boom. Then we can do. We can swing with this again. Tap all 4 of these. We get this, behemoth again, and then we can maybe awaken, alt phase, and then draw 1 and untap probably a blue, and then what we've got. How many cards does this need for its activation? It needs 9 or more multicolor extra cards or universe 7 cards with drop area. So you could just do. We pretty much have that. 1 we can. So let's say we use its red-blue ability, and so we can get this back, and then also then we can get some swings. We have these 2 super combos, so we get 2 more draws. Let's see, but then we'll definitely have the 9 cards we need for for his ability now, and then we get to swing with the double strike crit, and we also get to draw one more card. Let's see if we're lucky. Nope. Never lucky. But yeah, so that's just pretty much the theme of the deck. It can be very powerful, and then like the Zen-oh can be very good, like if defensively as well, by if they don't swing onto this at all. Like we really want us to swing on our leader, and yeah, they're probably going to be trying to get rid of this, and it's going to be probably a little bit too hard for them to do so. So I think this all makes sense. And even like, so if you don't get like the luck that I did, and you didn't get like the 4, you will definitely have the blue and red energy, and then like getting you really have to just get like the yellow or green from the top of your deck. That's the most difficult part, but you can just still play this for free as long as you just have 1 mono of every color in your deck, and you have to 4 more energy, but you still have all that. You just don't have the active main ability, but you also have a 35k that you drop for free that your opponent has to answer. So I think that's like worth it in itself as well. But this is definitely like the high roll situation for it, and I think it's pretty neat. So that's the deck. Let me know how stupid you think it is. It's pretty stupid, but I think it's fun, and it has the potential to high roll, which is fun to do. And yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the deck, what you think about the Zen-oh Unison card in general, and I'll catch you all next time.